Yup, you're seeing this correctly. Another Hackusation, and it is actually my first or second day back on Black Ops 4. And apologize for the footage. I'm actually recording this from theater because for some reason my Elgato just doesn't want to record 1080p all the time, and it ends up shitting itself. But at 720, even at 60 frames per second, it does just fine. So I had to record this in from theater mode. Thank goodness for theater mode. I think it's probably going to be back in Black Ops Cold War. And there's nothing special about this gameplay at all. I mean, there were actually 2 games, I think, if not more, that I played against this guy that was accusing me of cheating or hacking or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And this is one of them. This was actually the last game before I just backed out of the lobby, looked at the time, and basically said, you know what, I'm going to make a video because this guy is making himself look dumb. And as a matter of fact, if you scroll down on the messages, actually, it basically says that, congratulations, you're going to be going on YouTube because you think I'm cheating, lol. So, and then I blocked him because when people are accusing you consistently of cheating like that, it's like, dude. It has gotten to the point, ladies and gentlemen, where hacking, cheating, modding, and everything like that is becoming so common now. Even some popular streamers have done it and have gotten caught or whatnot. Well, I don't know if they were popular, but people on Twitch are getting caught. I mean, it's becoming more and more known and common now. Cronus Maxes are being sold at GameStop and stuff like that, so cheating is being promoted. But at the same time, you got Activision, who is continuing to go after people that are creating cheats or whatnot. But is it going to stop the cheating? No, it's not. And worse, it's not really. Like, you got legit players like myself. Now, I am not at the level of a player like PwnStars.com. I'm not a Nate Gibson. I'm not a Ciritron, I'm not a Shroud, I'm not a Ninja, I'm not that. But I am Jack, and at the same time, I could tell you that I can definitely hold my own, and I think that if I really dedicated myself, I have no doubt that if PwnStars were to do a tryout this year for Black Ops Cold War, that I would at least have a legitimate shot of making it, if not really, really close. Especially since I mostly just have time to play on the weekends now, which is a lot less than I used to play, and obviously with the kind of competition that I'd be facing. But for my age and what I'm capable of, and with my almost 10 years of experience of playing Call of Duty, playing an aggressive rushing style and continuing to learn from better players than myself, I say that I have a pretty decent shot at least making it, or if not, getting really, really close, especially at my age, man. Holy shit. And shout out to PwnStars, by the way. He is actually going to be, he's approaching this year with Black Ops Cold War with a different mindset. He's basically going to be helping other people to become better players. And you know what? I can't help but salute him for that. Despite the fact that I respect the hell out of him as a player. The thing is, and of course, keeping real to himself, and not bullshitting anybody and always being a straight shooter. The thing is, the guy's a hell of a player. You know, he's a very, very top tier player. Now, granted, he plays on PC, but he's more than proven himself on console. And for him to just do that and just approach it with a different perspective and wanting to help his viewers or maybe his supporters or whatever the deal is, I mean, hopefully I can qualify to participate. And if I don't, I will ask what it takes to participate if that's how it rolls. I mean, I'm not sure. So, but the thing is, I had to give the man a nod of respect, and I tip my hat to him because a lot of people don't really want or care to show you how to be better. And whenever you ask them a question, they won't give you an in-depth answer. They'll give you like a half-assed answer because they don't, gaming right now is more popular than ever, man. Gaming right now is more popular than ever. So when somebody that is a lot better than you at something because of the time that they've invested and the amount of dedication that they've invested, I mean, it's very simple. The answer of why this person is better than you or that person is better than you is not just by talent alone. Talent alone will give you a head start and it can only take you so far. But I mean, let's face it, me going up against anybody or competing against anybody that plays the game for 8 to 10 hours a day and does it for a living, I don't care if it's pro or pub stomp or whatever the hell you want to call it, PC, console, whatever it is, my ass, with my limited amount of time, just doesn't stand a chance. just doesn't really stand a chance. But granted, with the whatever amount of time I have, I really am kind of looking forward to continuing to learn from this guy because this guy is a big piece of why I've become better myself, and he's actually somebody that has fueled my passion to become a better Call of Duty player. I mean, it all started with Sandy Ravage, which was the big inspiration for YouTube, and then around Ghost time, Woody's Gamertag made a video, and Pwn Stars, who I'd never heard of at the time, was his guest, and he was shitting on people on console like he always does, and he won the Prestige Master race, fucking people up and getting cranked chem strikes and shit like that. And right now he's back to his origins on PC. It's like holy shit, man. You just never really know who's out there. I mean, I'm looking at guys like Nate Gibson. I'm looking at guys like Ciratron. Like, they are literally the best players I've ever seen, between Pwn Stars and all that. And as a matter of fact, they just announced that Esports is going to be on PC now because of all the granted, they're going to be plugging in controllers, and I think they can plug in pretty much any controller they want. So if you like the Xbox 360 controller, that's great. If you like the PS4 controller, that's great. If you like the PS3 controller, that's great. So I think they have a choice. And fellas, if I had a choice to plug in whatever controller I freaking wanted into the PC and play that way competitively, I wouldn't do it in pub scenario, because to me that's pretty much a no-no. The thing is, like, if I had to choose, like, to play with whatever controller I wanted, whatever console I wanted or whatnot, or even if I'm PC or because everybody else is doing it, you know what I'd pick? I'd pick the Xbox 360 controller, man. The Xbox 360 controller, for me, is where it all started, especially when I started getting good at Call of Duty. It was all about the Xbox 360 controller. Everything from the size, the feel, and the design of that controller, and how the stick sensitivity versus the stick sensitivity now and everything else. I mean, it was just a wonderful controller, man. I like the PS4 controller a lot, believe it or not, because of the stick sensitivity. It's a little bit harder to move, which actually makes me aim better. So I like it a little bit better than the Xbox One controller, that's for sure. Originally, I didn't feel that way, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, between everything going on in Hackusation, it's like, holy shit, dude. I mean, it's the ultimate compliment, because, like I said, I watch guys like, Ciratron or Syrian, Pwn Stars and stuff like that. These guys get accused of cheating on a regular basis, and these guys are the legit of the legit. So it's like, it's getting to a point now where hacking is becoming so popular and so known and so this and so that. Even other good players will accuse you of cheating even when you whoop their ass. And there he is in second place right there, by the way. So it's like, whether they're good players, bad players, I mean, they're just, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? But anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. This is Jack signing off. I hope you enjoyed the video.